Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Santoshi. It's been a while since I did my video, and you might be wondering why Santoshi disappeared and all of a sudden why I came back. It's like a re-entry into the channel with this video. There are two strong reasons why I have done that. Without any further ado, let's get into that. The first reason was, as you may be aware from my videos, that I am a mother of two girls and a full-time employee. And on top of that, I used to do videos helping international students on various aspects of study related. And while this is all going at the same time, it was wonderfully carried away. But one day, it was a for me, it was like everything stopped. My whole world stopped because of only one reason, that I couldn't wake up from my bed. I couldn't move my legs. I couldn't move my fingers. They were all stiff as starch. I didn't know what was going on with my body, and it was like that. Even it was hard for me to hold even a coffee cup. So that really took me into a lot of depression. As you all can see, from an independent person to a dependent person on someone, even to carry out your daily chores. That was a really hard time that I had to go through. So after several consultations with the doctor, I was told that I've been diagnosed with autoimmune disease. But on that note, I'm very lucky that I'm not. There are a number of diseases in autoimmune which categorized as autoimmune diseases. There's some mild ones to the serious ones. So luckily, I'm not affected in the extreme side of things, which I feel glad, which I feel grateful to God. So my autoimmune disease is rheumatoid arthritis. So even now I have good days, bad days, but I accepted it. I took it. I said, yes, you are there in my body. I accept that, but I don't want to stop on what I'm doing. So this couple of years it took me to accept it and get back into the routine to do my things as normal. And because it was full on for me just to manage my job and just come home and relax and acknowledge the things that's happening around me. So that was a very hard time. So that's the reason I had to stop all my extracurricular activities that I have been doing for a while. But now, yes, I did accept it, rheumatoid arthritis, and I'm on medication at the moment. So it's not curable, but it's manageable. So I am managing it. Thank God it's been diagnosed earlier, so that it's because the more you delay it, the more it gets worse. But now it's in the manageable condition. So it affects the if you don't know what is rheumatoid arthritis, it affects the little joints of your body, like finger joints, or it can go anywhere on your body. So that's really painful when it affects your little joints in your body. And also it gets worse in winters. So the colder weather, the bad it is. So that's another reason why I couldn't wake up from the bed, and because when the sun gets out, then I feel much better. So that's how rheumatoid arthritis. So that's what I went through. I had to deal with so many things during that process, and my mind has to take so many things at a step at a time. So that's why it took so long to come back to you guys. And the second reason why I want to come back, maybe I would have given up, because this is my just sort of a hobby that I do on top of declared. But I felt one comment that I got recently, and it really it's a very sweet of the person that commented on it, Mr. Parikh. So he said that, oh, your channel is underrated, your information is very helpful. And this one comment made me to think, come back again. Not only this comment, I have a friend who you know like one day approached me and said, hey Santoshi, why don't you do your videos again? And I think that's really helpful for those people who are looking for information that you are giving. And one of my husband's friend called me one day and he said, hey Santoshi, I have seen your video and it's wonderful, like you explained very well. And these are little things that really motivated me to come back, but I might not be doing as regularly I used to do. But I see, I'm thinking of scheduling it every fortnight, that I do 2 videos in a month, and with the information that I know, and mostly the profession that I am in, because that gives me a bit of, I can tell you with confidence this is what it is. But based on the questions, or based on the request I get, I can go back to those topics, depending on what the topics are, if they are in my control, which doesn't take a lot of time to research and do a lot of background work. So yes, so these are the two reasons why I just suddenly disappeared, and then why I'm coming back. Thanks to those people who really given us such a nice kind comments, and also nice kind words talking about the work I did. And I want to continue the work as long as I can. But I'll tell you how I also overcome the depression that I went through. Even though I had my family with me, I had their support with me, but still I had my own depression within me about the things that I'm not able to do, and that really led me into the depression. And yeah, I'll talk about it in the future videos, how I overcame the that situation, from how I was to where I am today in terms of health. And I'll come up with certain topics. And I also changed my jobs, so which is quite interesting, from an internal auditor to a finance a professional, which is of a advisory role I'm into now. So quite interesting. So which I'm going to talk about all those things in the future videos. And yes, your comments makes a lot of gives a lot of motivation, and also gives a lot of encouragement for for me to do more and more. So thank you so much for all those who have given me kind comments, even though it's a very small channel that's coming out. But there are some people who just go to my channel every now and then, and something gets picked up, and which inspires them, or which gives them valuable information. Thank you. And thank you so much, from the bottom of my heart, for all the things, for all the kind words that you have given me. And thank you. I'll see you in the next videos. Until then, bye.